Welcome back to the Chungolian archipelago that is unjustly claimed by Chungolia. 4 months ago, the military force known as the S.W.A.B. began the liberation of Right Island. Our youngest pilot lost his life to a new Chungolian weapon, which has been deemed classified by CENTCOM, who is our contracted management team hired by the Unilateral Allied Coalition. We are expecting new pilots after the loss of Ricky Cranium, and they should be here shortly. The following day, S.W.A.B. forces crippled Chungolian air forces occupying Right Island, allowing the Unilateral Allied Coalition to invade the island, liberating it days later. In the following weeks, sorties were conducted on Snowstone and Krakabloa, loosening the Chungolians' grip on the archipelago. The combined efforts of the Unilateral Allied Coalition and the S.W.A.B. culminated in the commandeering of a highly advanced F-14, whose technology we still do not understand to date. In the months that followed, Captain Mundy was ceremoniously promoted to Admiral, and transferred to the Unilateral Allied Coalition headquarters in Honolulu. Mudjuice has yet to return from AWOCA, as he is negotiating for more forces against the Chungolian and the Combatsonian threats. Meanwhile, all the S.W.A.B. can do is routine patrols until we receive further instruction. Then it happened. We finally got the intel we so desperately needed.
Will the resistance be ready in 2 weeks?
Yes, though we will need heavy air support as we cannot win this fight as their air forces may be too much for our resistance to handle. Will you help us, Sierra 10?
I'm sure that will not be a problem. We've been waiting for some action since we liberated Right Island and cut off supplies to them months ago.
We can disable most of the anti-aircraft, but some spots are just too heavily guarded for us to get at. We are also requesting a special operations unit to help out with this issue.
Send me the information, and we'll take care of the details.
I will. Let me know when you are able to send the air support and spec ops team we need.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a great weekend away.
Yeah, if you consider running scramble drills until 01:45 on a Sunday morning fun.
It can't be helped. We need to be ready at a moment's notice.
Yeah, that.
Greetings aside, why are we here at this briefing, Skipper?
To the point as always, Don. Dripper has been in contact with the Krakabloan resistance group. We are going to be aiding in their liberation in 10 days.
It's about fucking time. I was starting to get fatigued with all the masturbating I was doing.
Really, Quack? Anyway, I need everyone in here to be in the simulators after this meeting. I need a team of canyon prowling pilots whose planes can handle the G-forces needed to get through unscathed. Those who can accomplish this will be on Team A. Those who cannot will be placed on other teams.
Why do I get the feeling that I am the exception to this?
Because transport propeller pilots don't get any of the cool assignments.
Leave the guy be, Sheena. He loves his craft and is damn good at it.
Don, you are going to be on a special detail during this operation. Team A is going to clear a path for delivery man to fly a spec ops team through the trenches starting at the point marked here. The team will be flying at low altitude for the duration of the flight through the trenches, as this is to avoid the railgun AAA that will down our jets before we even knew what hit us. You will insert from just west of Yeager Airport and follow the canyon south and around due to ground level railguns on the northern path of the canyon. Once Team A is through, delivery man will land at Bandit Airport and deploy the spec ops team.
Why not just fly to Bandit Airport? Why all the zigzagging in severely hazardous conditions?
Because attack pilots don't seem to hear the information about railgun AAA at briefings.
Fuck off, Don.
Are you finished?
Yes, sir.
The Spec Ops team's mission is to disable the AAA threats the Krakabloans cannot, to include all of the rail guns. Then, the other teams will begin their attack on primary Chungolian targets that will aid the Krakabloans in their takeover of their homeland.
So what are the targets, Skip?
Team B will be responsible for taking out Jaeger Airport, to include all of its hangars, fuel depots, weapons storage and runways. Team C will consist of Dripper and Whiskey, and they will take out the submarine base south of Jaeger Airport.
I assume we just take the doors out to prevent submarines from coming in or out?
Correct. Team D is a standby mission, just in case we get a visit from our friends in Combatsonia or Chongolian naval forces want to show up. We will use anti-ship cleaver missiles to rid us of that threat if it comes to that.
Skipper, what does the threat level look like at the moment?
Heavy land forces have been detected from our recon flights, moderate to low air threats other than the rail guns. If Team A is successful, this should be an easy operation. We all know it never goes so easily.
Roger that, Skip. What is Team A going to be doing when delivery man lands and unloads his cargo? They can't just land, they'll be taken out. And if they go out to sea, they may get clobbered by the rail guns.
Stay under 250 feet. It worked for Sheena when she avoided detection on Snowstone.
It can be done, but with multiple aircraft, those seals must be quick.
There won't be that kind of time before those jets run out of fuel. Team A will return to Mother once delivery man has landed at Bandit Airport.
That sounds like suicide, but it has got to work.
It's okay. I'm used to this sort of abuse. This isn't the first time, it most likely won't be the last time.
Any questions as of now? All right, dismissed. Training starts immediately.